Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today in this video I'm going to show you how to fix stuttering and low FPS issue with the game. Now the first step is to launch the game with controller connected. So don't connect your controller after you launch the game. Connect your controller before you launch the game and then check. This has worked for many players, so it might work for you. Next step is to disable Steam input. Now for this you can make a right click on the game, select properties and then go to the controller tab, and then you can select disable Steam input and then launch the game and then check. This has worked for many players, so it might work for you. If that does not work, for few players even enabling Steam input has worked. So if disabling does not work, you can even try to enable Steam input. If both does not work, you can use default settings and then follow the next step. But for many users, disabling has worked, so you can try that. Now the next step is to use wired connection to connect the controller. Now you can connect your controller using the USB cable and then launch the game. The wired connection is working fine, so you can try this. Now if you want to go wireless, then disconnect it. You can disconnect the cable after you launch the game and then check. Now the next step is to set Gamepad speaker volume to 0%. So for this you can go to settings and then go to Gamepad, scroll down, and over here you can see Gamepad speaker volume. Now if this is set to 100, you can slide it down to 0%. This has worked for a few players, so you can try this. If anything wrong happens, you can always keep it at 100%, but you can try 0% and then check. Now the next step is to disable frame generation. Now for this, go to settings, go to graphics, go to display, and scroll down. At the end here you can see DLSS frame generation. Now if this is on, you can turn this off and then check. This has also worked for many players, so it might work for you. And you can also try both VSync on and off, and for NVIDIA Reflex low latency you can try on or off and then check the performance. Also go to graphics. Now if the preset is set to very high, then you can set it to, you can try high, you can even go for medium and then check the performance. Now the next step is to perform a clean installation of your graphics driver. So if you have NVIDIA card, go to NVIDIA website. If you have AMD card, go to AMD website. I'm showing for NVIDIA. So go to NVIDIA website and then select your product type. In my case, it's GeForce. Select your product type, then select your series. In my case, it's 30 series. Make sure that you select your series and then select your graphic card over here. And then if you have Windows 10, select Windows 10. If you have Windows 11, select Windows 11 and then click on search and then click on download and then click on download once again. And once the download is complete, run this exe file. Now once you run the exe file, you will see the screen. Click on agree and continue and then select custom over here. Make sure that you select custom and then click on next and then put a check on the box which says perform a clean installation. Make sure that you put a check on perform a clean installation and then click on next, and then it will do a clean installation. It will uninstall the previous version and then it will do a clean installation and then restart your computer. After this you have to restart your computer, and after the system restart, launch the game. Now the next step is to, now this is for laptop users with dual graphic card. Make sure that run the game on dedicated graphic card. Now for this, type in graphics settings in Windows search box and then go to graphics settings and then go to browse, click on browse and then go to the game installation folder. If the game installed in C drive, open C drive, program files x86 and then open the Steam folder and then open the Steam apps folder. Now open the common folder. Now open the game folder, select the game exe file and then click on add. Now once the game is added over here, click on options, select high performance. Now click on save and then launch the game. Next step is to update Windows to the latest version. This is important, so go to Windows Update and then click on check for update. Once all the updates are installed, then restart your computer, and after the system restart, launch the game and then check. Now the next step is to increase the virtual memory. So to increase the virtual memory, type in View Advanced System Settings in Windows search box and then click on View Advanced System Settings and then click on the first settings and then go to Advanced tab and then click on Change over here and then select the drive. So uncheck the box which says automatically manage paging file size for all drives. Uncheck this box and select the drive where the game is installed. So select the drive and then once you select the right drive, now put a check on custom size, and for initial size it's 1.5 into total RAM. So you can check the total RAM in Windows settings. You can go to system and then go to about, and total RAM in my case is 16 GB. So you can calculate accordingly. In my case it's 16 GB, so I will calculate as per 16 GB. So, and first of all we have to convert 16 GB into megabyte. So we will open calculator. So type in calculator in run box and then click on OK, and over here it's 1.5 into total RAM. Total RAM in my case it's 16 RAM, 16 GB. So 116 into 1024. 1024 is actually 1 GB is equal to 1024 megabyte. So 16 GB in megabyte will be 16384 into 1.5. 1.5 into total RAM. This is my total RAM in megabyte. Now 1.5 into total RAM, that is into 1.5. So in my case initial size is 24576 and maximum size is 3 into total RAM. Now total RAM in my case that is 16 gigabyte. I have 16 gigabyte of RAM. So 16 into 1024, I have converted this in megabyte. Now that is 3 into total RAM. So total RAM is this much into 3, that is 49152. 4915152. Now click on set over here, then click on OK, apply, OK. Now restart computer. Make sure that you restart your computer after this. Now the last step is to uninstall and reinstall the game to SSD. So you can uninstall the game and then after you uninstall, go to the game installation folder, delete the game folder, restart your computer. Now if the game is installed to another drive, you can try installing the game to C drive. And if the game is already installed in C drive, then you can try to install the game to another SSD and then check. So one of the steps shown in this video should help you to fix the FPS issue and stuttering issue with the game.
If I was of any help, then you can support my channel. So you can click on these 3 dots, you can click on thanks, and you can support my content over here. So that'll be all. Thank you so much for your time, and please like this video and subscribe to my channel.